So I've been doing comedy in the US and India. Recently, I was at the Canvas Laugh Club. मेरो लागि कमेडी भनेको चाहिँ I really want to represent Nepal to the whole wide world. Okay? So I'm making it a point to go to these international clubs. So here I went to Gotham Comedy Club in New York. I went to Canvas in India. I go up on stage and I'm like, "Hi, I'm Shaili Basnet. I'm from Nepal." India होस् कि अमेरिका एउटै response. Dead silence. US मा आइडिया छैन, इन्डियामा वास्ता छैन. But I am like, no, I'm a proud Nepali. I'm going to tell these guys. So in New York, I go up on stage and I start again. "Hi, I'm Shaili Basnet. I'm from Nepal. Nepal is this beautiful country right in between India and China." This one guy walks up to me and he's like, "Where's China?" Ask Trump, maybe he makes his shirts there. But Trump is also upset with China these days because China did not help him discipline Kim Jong, North Korea, with his missile, nuclear stuff. So China is like, "We don't care, dude." In China, we believe in one-child policy still. At one time, we can only take care of one kid, either Kim Jong or Trump. But coming from Nepal, I don't think we have the right to complain about Trump that much, because it's not like we're in love with our own leaders. And think about this. Trump is a guy who's a billionaire who joined politics. Our leaders join politics to become billionaires. And it's not like Nepal doesn't have problems, right? If you look at the last, 5-10 years of our country, prime ministership in this country sounds like pregnancy. 9-10 महिना. Conversations are like, "So, how many months?" 7 months. Oh, it will be over soon. Ani, planned ki accidental. Planned for Prachanda and Oli, accidental for Deuba. But hopefully with our new government, things will change. We'll have stability in this country. Because the developed nations like America has been telling us for many decades now, Nepal needs a stable government. Nepal needs a stable government. I mean, like I said, our government changed 8 to 9 months. So I went up on stage in the United States and I said, "America, aren't you jealous now?" Now, don't get me wrong. I don't have anything against Americans or, white people. I don't. Honestly, there used to be a time when I was like, white people, just so privileged and make so much more money. One day, I changed. The day I got married to a white guy. Now I'm like, I love white people. They're so privileged and make so much more money. Like, I climbed Everest and my family is more proud that I'm married an American. Like, even my unborn children are American. Thank you, Constitution. Etro feminism ma tali bujaउनेहरु thank you, Constitution भन्दा 10 seconds. But think about this. When half this world is queuing up just for US visa, I'm sleeping with my own private green card, people. That's my thing. But I love the US, I love India, I have no complaints. I just want to be in these countries to really promote Nepal, make people laugh, connect. That's really my goal. But what really gets me is when you go to the Western countries, कि त नेपालको नामै सुनेको छैन. जिन्दगीमा एकचोटि पनि नेपालको नाम सुनेको छ भने the minute they meet a Nepali, their first question, "Have you climbed Everest?" It's Mount Everest, 29,000 feet to Nagarjunko डाँडा हैन. Like, it's Everest. It's a risky business to climb Mount Everest. People die climbing that mountain. Because when I was on the summit of the mountain, I thought I was going to die. And when people find out that I've actually climbed Everest, their immediate question, how many times? I mean, climbing Everest, 2 seconds ago, you did not think of me at all. You ran a blind spot all over me. This 5'0" brown immigrant girl, probably here to take your job. Now you know I've climbed Everest. You're still not impressed? Like, what do I have to do? I climbed Everest 17 times, went up backwards while I was pregnant, delivered a baby on top, scaled down on the Chinese side because that's how Mexico. मान्छेलाई जति गरे नि खुसी हुँदैन कि क्लाइम्ब एभरेस्ट हाउ मेनी टाइम्स लाइक इट्स क्लाइम्बिङ एभरेस्ट नट फिमेल अर्ग्याजम हो के बट अब एभरेस्ट बाहेक अरू चिजले पनि अब म चिनाउँछु भनेर म चाहिँ पुरा मिसनमा लागेँ एन्ड माई अमेरिकन हस्बेन्ड हि इज लाइक it's great, but Nepal needs to gear up, you know, do something and change and really tell the world. And I'm like, yeah, we are. What do you think? Like, we're just sitting around doing nothing? We are going to be the next superpower. And he's like, superpower? Like, how? Explain. Like, let me tell you. विदेशीहरूको फर्स्ट इम्प्रेसन नेपालको के हुन्छ एयरपोर्ट Our airport is the key to becoming the next superpower. What happens when a foreigner comes to Nepal? There's a long flight. You get out of that aircraft. You smell the air. Something is off here. You climb down those stairs and now you're queuing up for the bus. You could be the first person who got out of that bus, got out of that aircraft, but when that bus comes, still it's full of 100 people. You wait for the second bus, and that's how you learn queuing up in Nepal is for losers. Then you go to the immigration line. You bet you're on the foreigners line, but somehow there are already 20 Nepalese ahead of you. You go to the baggage section, and this is the only airport in the world where the baggage ramp is shaped after the large intestine. Because the service is like shit. It's like constipated. अहिले आउन सक्छ 2 घण्टामा आउन सक्छ 2 दिनमा आउन सक्छ. You finally get out of there, you get in a taxi, and you start driving through this city, and you're looking around and you don't know what's going on. You're in this valley of dust, like in the movie Interstellar. People are queuing up for petrol. People are queuing up properly for water. Khali baltin, jarkin, sabai rakera. Etro lamo line pani ko lai banaira cha, like in the movie Mad Max Fury Road. And all the drivers are driving like this is the last day on the planet. You're like, what happened? Like, when I was flying, was there an apocalypse? Something, did I miss something? You arrive at your hotel. There, at the counter, you see the truth. It is the year 2075. प्रलय जान्छ के हुन्छ हामीलाई सबै आउँछ we can live without water without fuel water is like अलिअलि त आउँछु नआउने बेलामा आउँदै आउँदैन आएको बेलामा एकैचोटी आउँछु तराई डुबाउने गरी आउँछु. We've learned it all. We can live without water. We can live without electricity. We can live without fuel. मेलम्चीको धुलोमा पनि हामी बाँचेको छौं. भत्केको बाटोमा पनि बाँचेको छौं. भत्किन लागेको भुइँचालोको घर पनि हामीले थेगेर राखेको छौं. Nuclear warfare, Trump, Kim Jong, do your shit. We're ready for it. And when that nuclear warfare happens and the cloud finally settles, Wakanda jasto Nepal will emerge like the new superpower.